Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do unboxing and first impression of the Lenovo Flex 3 Chromebook. I purchased this at Walmart. This thing retails for $279. And Lenovo actually has few different variations of this same Flex 3 Chromebook. Now the one that I have is 11.6 inch. It's in Abyss blue color. 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. Now I was checking a few different websites to see if there's any on sale, and I ran into Lenovo Chromebook Flex 3i, which is an 11 inch, but I noticed the CPU is the same. It has CPU N4020, has 4 gigabytes of RAM. The only difference seemed to be inputs, and instead of 11.6 inch, it's an 11 inch screen. So that would be the only difference I can see. Now let me show you guys the specs on the box. And as you guys can see, this is N4020 CPU, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. We have 11.6 inch IPS screen. It's a 720p resolution, but for this size, because it is a small screen, 720p resolution is actually perfect. It has a 3-cell battery life, and as I mentioned, this is the Abyss blue color. Now let's go open it and see how it looks. And then I'm gonna power it on and just give you guys my first impression, go over the inputs and all that, and I'll do the actual review in a couple weeks when I actually have a chance to use it. Here we go. Now first thing first, let's pop out the charger and see how that looks. Right off the bat, I can see this is a 3-prong charger, which is kind of rare on the small Chromebooks. Most of them, I believe, are 2 prongs, but so I'm not sure why they have 3 prongs, but it's a 2-piece charger. For such a small Chromebook, it is surprising. And we have a 45-watt charger, which is pretty good. It is fast charger. Last Lenovo Chromebook I did was that Lenovo 10E, which came with a 10-watt charger, so a big difference. And we have a USB-C, so you can use this one charger on a couple of other Chromebooks if you have multiples. And let's see what else is in the box. I'm just gonna assume it's just a Chromebook, maybe some paperwork, but we got that. And we did get some paperwork, and that's it. Nothing else in the box. Let me put this on the ground. So we got the setup guide. If you set up one Chromebook, you know how to set up each one. So let's put that on the side too. Oh, there's another piece, safety and warranty. It does have some weight to it, just by lifting it I can tell. It is a hefty Chromebook. Let's go over the inputs first. Actually, let me just open it and then take out this paper so it's not in the way. And then we got another piece. What is this? It's Lenovo Services that also came inside. We got this little cloth. Now, the build of this Chromebook is all plastic. We have that Chrome logo, and it says Chromebook. Here we have the Lenovo logo, where it just says Lenovo. Then we have this hinges, which do offer good support, but quality of them, time will tell. Now, let's see the bottom. Now, the bottom of it is all plastic. We do have a couple rubber stoppers. We have 2 small ones towards the front of the Chromebook, and then we have one long one towards the back of the Chromebook, which is used, once your Chromebook is on the table so it doesn't move around or wobble, so it keeps it in place. We also have dual speakers, one on each side, and we have this spec sheet where it gives you the serial number and model number and manufacturing date. So the manufacturing date of this Chromebook was April of last year, so April 2021. All right, so before I power it on, let me show you guys the inputs on each side. Now on the left side, we have the USB-C, which also charges it. We have USB Type-A super speed. We have micro SD card slot, and we have the headphone jack. And on the right side, we have Kensington lock slot. We have another USB-C, which I believe should be able to charge it also. We have another USB Type-A super speed. We have the volume rockers, and we have the power button. Now, the reason volume rockers and the power buttons are on the side, because this is a touchscreen and you can transform it into a tablet. So once you do that and you hold it in your lap or whatever, you can use the power button, volume rockers that are on the side. So you can use it this way or you can use it this way, which I will show that a little bit more in the review. But for now, that's the reason why those buttons are on the side. Now let me put it back. Now I can tell the hinges on this are pretty good. It does have good support, so it doesn't wobble easy, and it does have, so whichever way you put it on, it's going to stay that way. You can even use it all the way down if you want to, tablet mode, tent mode, so you can flip it this way and then go like this. So there's quite a few different ways of using it. Now, first impression, just off the bat, I can tell the keyboard looks really nice. I like that it has two different colors. So this would be a biz blue, as they call it, which is kind of dark navy color, and the keyboard is gray, and it has this white lettering on it. So it's pretty easy to tell, which is quite nice. Now, this isn't a backlit keyboard, so the way you see it now, it is how it's always going to be. The keyboard seems soft and seems to be good travel on it. Not too clicky. Now the trackpad, it is clicky. Now it's not too big. It's about 4 fingers, about the size of my hand. But for this size, it makes sense. It's not a big trackpad. It is very clicky, but of course I'm gonna have to use it, for at least a couple weeks. Then I'll tell you guys what I honestly think. But let me power it on and see how the actual screen looks and all that. Now, so before I forget, this is, I already showed you the charger, but it's very, very long. I would say at least 9 feet altogether. So that's definitely a bonus. Now, I just got it set up, which was a breeze. Good news is the keyboard was excellent. Overall, not a bad touchpad, at least on first impression. Keyboard was amazing, as I mentioned. Now, when I looked at the screen when it got powered on, I'm like, those are some big bezels. At first, I'm like, am I getting some screen cut off from the bottom? Because I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that's a huge space. I mean, you have this plastic piece, and then from here to here, those are some huge bezels. And now I'm just gonna assume after using it for a week or two, your eyes will get used to them. So let me show you guys the sound of this Chromebook. Let me play you a little free Beats clip. So the sound is pretty good. It's nothing impressive, but overall it's better than most of the 11-inch Chromebooks I did review, and it's better than some 14-inch. So it has decent sounds. I can definitely see myself watching videos, movies, and stuff like that, like Netflix on this. Now, as I mentioned, it is touchscreen, and it's pretty responsive so far, at least. No issues on it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to use this Chromebook for about a couple weeks. I'm going to post my review. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It will really help me out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.